Well, I've broken out of pin jail, which wasn't really much jail because I was the judge and the lawyer and the jailer all in one. So I let myself go and I've got a lot of pins to show you. Hurry back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jake. If you're returning, thanks for coming back, and if you're new, I do all kinds of Disney content including subscription boxes, vintage trips, hauls, swaps, pins and pins and pins. If it's Disney, we're doing it, so you're going to want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. The pins got me yet again. I remember the time when I swore that I would not be a pin person, and I've got boards around this place for days. So, let's get started. All right, I assume all I did was cut this little package open, and it vaguely looks like pins. I've looked no more than that, and the reason I did is this was sent to me by Karen over at Disney Inside Andy. I was not expecting anything. We did not do a trade, so I just took a little brief peek, but I have no idea what it is, other than I thought, okay, maybe I'll lump that into some pin mail, which, if that's what it is, so sweet of her. So first, we've got a card. This is early concept art for Sebastian. Yeah, artists got to go through these phases. And it says, just a little something to brighten your day. Thanks for always brightening mine. Love, Karen at Disney Inside Andy. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. If you do not know Karen and Andy over at their channel, which I will link down below, you have to go visit them. They're just some of my favorite people on the YouTube. They do a lot of similar content. They're just good people. They like Pixar, but it's their only flaw. So let's take a look at what we have here, because I have no idea. Oh, Karen. Okay. So we know one of my new collections recently was the old Dumbo that I finally bit the bullet on, and I only have like 4 pins or something. I've got a bunch coming. I don't think in this haul, except look what Karen sent me. Look how stinking cute that is. That is Dumbo and Timothy Mouse, and he's waving the surrender flag. Just as he's about to do his little trick, his ears are tied up, and of course the ears come untied and he trips and falls. He's supposed to spring off the board and go on top of all the pachyderms, and then he barrels into those mean old ladies who you know that I love, and everybody goes toppling. Oh, that's so good. Karen, thank you. And that was plenty. She sent me something else. And I have a little peeky peek here. Okay, so I remember, where did I see this? Did you post this somewhere? Did I look this up? Or is this in our little chat? Because Karen was one of the ones in the chat who was leading the charge on me being branded as the Iris. And we were talking about, okay. So this is one of the flowers, but this is the, they're not daisies, they're, tulips maybe? And they say, we don't want weeds in our bed. They're mean little things, but look at that. So look, first of all, check out that backer card. And then look at the little tiny pin on there. Now, I gotta look to see if this was a whole series. I don't know what the deal is on the series. Karen, fill me in, because I vaguely remember seeing this somewhere. I may have to display it with that art card, or that backer card, because that is really cool. Karen, thank you so much. This is so generous of you. If you, again, don't know Karen and Andy over at Disney Inside Andy, get over there, subscribe to them. You will not regret it. They're awesome people. And not just because they send me things. They were awesome people before then. So thank you very much. The next is a park pickup I had done. This is from the WDW Shopaholic. I'll leave their Instagram link below. But she is so great because she posts things. And I'm like, I'll take one of those. And like, I think this one, it was like posted the next morning or something ridiculous. So she included a Magic Kingdom guide map, which I have not seen one from the 50th yet, actually. So this is kind of cool just to kind of have. And then she sent me this Chef Mickey card, which is super cool. And this is what I had picked up. Here it is. We have got this new open edition Basil of Baker Street pin. I absolutely love the Great Mouse Detective. I've been a little slacking at my collection of it lately. So this was a little bit of a nice... Oh, and I have a really cool one from the Great Mouse Detective coming from Marcy Mouse. Speaking of mice, mices. There it is. So good. If you want park pickups, I would highly recommend WDW Shopaholic. Fantastic work. Quickly. And of course, because I was getting it picked up, Lauren, as I promised, this one is for you. Lauren and I collect the same strange oddball collections together. So Lauren, that is for you. Along with, there were a couple other new releases that she's getting me that came out last week. All the random characters are getting the love, and I could not be happier. So, yay, Disney. All right, the last package I have is from Grape Soday Pin Club, who I've ordered before. Their Instagram will be linked down below. They usually have pretty good sales and things like that. So, let me start with this one here. And here is their little card, Sandy and Patrick, over at Grape Soday Pin Club. Look at how cute that card is. And there is their Instagram. And they include grape, what are these, fruities? Yeah. I love grape anything. Grape soda, grape gummies, grape bubble gum. Not the movie yet, though, however. All right, let's get started. So I got a bunch of things. I think this is more of okay. I don't remember. All right. Sorry, listening to me chew, but I got the first thing I got is Cheshire Collar. What's the last one I just got? I just put it up. Oh, I got the Oliver collar. That's what I got. So now I have Cheshire to go with that. Now, this one, there's been a couple of new series of movie posters out lately, and I've kind of lost track. Well, I don't know if this is from a new one or not, but this is a Bambi movie poster. Look how nice that is. So old school. Of course, that'll go in my Bambi collection. Yeah, I don't know. A great love story. I would not consider it a great love story. It's a story about life and the cycles and growing up, but not a love story, although love is included. But yeah, that's a really cool pin. So that'll go nicely on my board. I am running out of... I have kind of like a miscellaneous board over there, and it has some like smaller collections, but they've grown so much recently that I got to do something about it. I mentioned on one of my other videos, I want to do a cocktails and pin board arranging. So channels out there, if you're interested in joining on that, why don't you let me know and let's arrange something, and we'll talk about pins, and we'll have some wine, and we will rearrange our pin boards, because some of us just need some motivation to do that. All right, moving along, this is an Oliver and Company pin. This is Oliver in a cowboy hat, to which I say, well, okay, sure, why not? There he is, cute as a button. I don't know what series this is from. The cowboy hat collection. Yeah, I have no idea. But we know how I feel about the Oliver, so I had to get him, and he was pretty cheap, if I remember correctly. Okay, so one of the smaller collections I sort of have that I don't spend a ton of time seeking pins out, but as they come along, as they pop up, I snag them here and there. There's a whole bunch of pins that celebrate the art of animation, the kind of process of animation. A lot of them I have, at least a couple over there that have like cells or like ink and paint or characters sitting at the animation desks. So I picked up another one with Mickey, and he is looking at, I don't know what he's got a pencil in his hand, but it's a picture of the monorail, and it's not the Contemporary. I'm not really sure, which, I don't know. Somebody can tell me exactly, but it wasn't expensive, so I snagged it because that'll go with my little art and animation collection, which I hadn't beefed up in a while. All right, we've got a couple more pins here. Last little bag. Let me get this cracking. All right, so another little smattering. Let me do, oh yeah, okay. So let's do this one. This is from my Alice in Wonderland collection, which has been growing a lot lately. I felt like I ignored Alice for a while, and now I'm kind of back beefing it up. This is like a shield, or like a, it's a Hidden Mickey Kings. I guess there probably was a whole series, but it's the tiny little king from Alice in Wonderland. And the king. Hooray! I just thought that was super cute. It's very small. It's like a banner or a crest or something like that. I don't know. Thought it was cute. I got another in the BFF series for another of my sort of smaller collections, but steadily growing. This is Copper and Todd from The Fox and the Hound. Honestly, not one of my absolute favorite movies, but it comes from that sort of overshadowed 80s period that sort of got washed out as soon as Mermaid and maybe even Oliver and Company sort of hit the market, and then we were off and running into the Renaissance. So I have a special place in my heart for those films like Great Mouse Detective and The Black Cauldron, Fox and the Hound, Oliver and Company. So I do collect, maybe just not as regularly, but that was a cute pin. And then the last two are from Beauty and the Beast. And this is, I forget the name of this series, but I just found out recently that all of the Beauty and the Beast characters are supposed to be standing in front of like Fantasyland places. I don't know, but I did not have the Gaston in the series. They have Cogsworth and Lumiere, Belle and Beast, Chip, Mrs. Potts, the Bimbettes, LeFou, I think, actually. And there's Gaston standing in front of like Gaston's Pub or whatever that's called over there in the little corner. And then the last one is I really like this pin. Of course, Cogsworth and Lumiere. I mostly collect the objects from Beauty and the Beast. So let me see what this, I don't know what this is from. I'm not sure. It oddly has music notes on the back. I don't know if you can see that well, but that's the imprint. So I don't know if it's fake. I don't even care. But there they are. It says, be our guest. And Lumiere is checking himself out in Cogsworth's sort of glass reflection in his tummy. Sort of a similar pose to things that we've seen before with them, but another pin I didn't have. So that is my pin haul. Please make sure to go check down, first of all, Karen and Andy over at Disney Inside Andy. You'll love their channel. And then check out the WDW Shopaholic and Grape Soday Pin Club. Great picker-uppers and sellers. Good folks, always get things out fast. You know, couldn't highly recommend them more than I do. So, last looks at everything from this little pin haul. It always seems so little when I hold it up and I think about the money that I've spent. There should be more. Tell me down below, what was your favorite pin in this little series? Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you are not a member of the Disney Afternoon Gang. Lots more fun content coming up, including probably more pins because, you know, I gave myself the keys to pin jail. So, hope to see you soon on the next Disney Afternoon.